boy. How's it going, everyone? It is time to go to Minneapolis. It is that time of the day, boys. I have 166 miles left on my tank. I think the best idea for me is just to, sorry, it's a little unbalanced there. I'll figure something out about it. But what I'm trying to say is that you see this little bit right here? There's a little piece that goes underneath the camera, so it just kind of clicks on. It's kind of creating an imbalance for the camera, so I think I'm just gonna take it off for now. If I ever need like still shots for different locations, I'm just gonna pop this on. But for now, I think I'm just gonna keep it off because I really don't think we're gonna be doing much yet until we actually get to the hotel and everything. Which, little fun fact, I actually don't know. Actually don't know the address to the hotel that I'm going to, but I'll figure it out when it gets there, alright? I think today's episode is going to be a bit of a longer one, which I hope you guys like it. I actually wanted to ramble on about like just a few things that I kind of figured out and stuff, and a lot of it is, you know, I'll talk about a little bit of anxiety, and then I'll talk about YouTube in general. First, let's talk a little bit about anxiety and what I kind of figured out about it and stuff. What I learned is that if we just stand by this quote here, you'll kind of get the gist of it. You can't be anxious and grateful at the same time, or you can't be anxious and feel gratitude at the same time. Now, there is a biblical like explanation to it, but I just kind of wanted to talk about like the scientific aspect of it. Scientists discovered is that the place that makes the anxiety, I guess, think about it as like your brain is like a factory, right? And certain parts of the brain create certain types of emotions, feelings, trigger responses, and all that kind of stuff. And that part that creates that anxiety is the same part that also creates gratitude. Now, depending on how you look at it, like I said, whether it be in a religious standpoint or a scientific standpoint, both still stands. I'm just kind of looking at it scientifically, and you know, if you ever feel anxious about something, or if you ever have like an anxiety attack, I see this 3-3-3 rule where you name off 3 different like things that you see, name off 3 different like sounds, and also move 3 different parts of your body. That works too. I've done that before, but if you're just having like if you're just really anxious about something, whether it be world-ending crisis like I was talking about a couple episodes ago, or you know, relationships, deaths, whatever, just, you know, anything that triggers like anxiety for you guys, the way to combat that is to just be grateful. You know what I mean? Just be really grateful. Like, say, you know, I'm anxious about one certain thing. I'm not gonna explain, but like, you know, if I'm anxious about this, like I could say this, you know, I have a really nice car, I have a really nice camera, and you know, I have a very good like physique, you know, things that you're grateful about. And, you know, over time, that'll just, you know, if you just keep practicing that, it'll definitely help out in the long run. Obviously, if you're anxious about something, most of the time, in reality, that's not the truth. While you're being anxious, your mind just keeps repeating this, like, quotes or, like, thoughts. It just keeps repeating, mostly bad, right? And during those times where you're not anxious, you probably already thought of this through and, like, figured out, like, hey, you know, it's not as bad, it's not true, and all that kind of stuff. So what I kind of figured out in these few days is that if you're having anxiety about something, I literally just, this is for me, I literally just tell myself, bro, we already answered that. And just shut it down completely. And that, I think that really helps for me at least. You know, you can try it for yourself, which also, before I go into the YouTube stuff, actually this will kind of segue me into like talking about the whole YouTube stuff, but I just wanted to talk about how, it's a question for you guys, actually. Do you guys think I'm authentic? Do you guys think, like, I fake my videos? Do you guys think, like, I'm extra energetic in my videos? Do you think my personality on camera is just an enhanced version of what I am in real life? All those questions. I want to answer that by saying yes and no. There had definitely been times where I had to put it on camera, and sometimes I didn't feel like it, but, like, I felt like, who really wants to watch someone that is you know, not energetic and that kind of stuff. And that was like definitely a few years ago. And sometimes I still do that, but like overall, I think with the vlogs now, like with ever since I started like vlogging like regularly, and like, you know, with the Project PH, with the other vlogs before that, I think for the majority of the time, I think like 95%, maybe even higher, I think all of it has just been me being like as real with you guys as possible. Of course, there's those vlogs where I over edit and, you know, like cut here, meme there, whatever. But in reality, I think like on those videos, I think it's just what I've been feeling that day. And with Project PH and stuff, it's like I didn't really have to show all of like what I'm feeling and stuff. I didn't really have to be as authentic as possible because, you know, I had all the edits and all that kind of stuff. With Project 50, I think what's really cool about this is that I can be like as authentic as I can. Of course, there's going to be those edits. It's just kind of like what I like to do is like, you know, I don't want to make too much dead time, so I make like little montages in between like my talks. But I think for every single episode, it just has been me being authentic. Over the span of 9 days, you guys have seen me from like up and down, and that kind of stuff. And I think that's one of the beautiful things that I can like express to you guys in this Project 50 stuff, is that I can be just me. You know what I mean? And it feels very freeing. I don't know, if you guys don't think I'm authentic, then, you know, it is what it is. But like, yeah, I think in these past few years of vlogging, I think for a majority of the parts I've been very authentic with you guys. Over like the past like 10 years, 13 years, however long YouTube has been, we have seen a huge shift in the type of content that have been getting popular, whatever. And honestly, for me, I think it has made a full circle. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're slowly going back into what it used to be. Because in the beginning, what YouTube used to be was just like under-edited videos, just full gameplays. With vlogging and stuff, my huge inspiration with vlogging is Casey Neistat. You guys can probably tell by the music, the type of you know, shots that I make. It's a lot, very inspired by Casey Neistat. And back then, Casey Neistat was like one of the best editors on YouTube, like purely, like with vlogs and stuff. And, you know, that was him being very like himself, authentic, and it was just more, you feel like he's your friend, you know what I mean? Which there can be bad cases about that because of like parasocial relationships that, you know, for some reason that have been coming up and stuff. For those of you who haven't been on YouTube for the longest time, back then, YouTube used to be called YouTube Broadcast Yourself. Broadcast Yourself used to be part of it. And after the Casey Neistats, I don't know, it's hard to really explain. I guess like the PewDiePies and all that kind of stuff, like kind of blew up and stuff. It made this huge shift, which I think part of it was definitely because of the Vine stuff. People, when I say that, I guess mostly kids, they've been, you know, a huge amount of them shifted into YouTube. Crave this short content, this quick, fast edit here and there, you know, like fast cuts and, you know, like sound effect here, sound effect there, meme here, meme there. And you guys can see in some of my older videos that like, well, in some of my newer videos, I still like add that like hyper editing and all that kind of stuff. I have taken part in this type of like content, and it just slowly reached this point where it started, like there's a really good video that I think it was Pinely that made it, the Mr. Beastification of YouTube, where it's not so much about like the personality anymore, it's just about the product and like the content that you make. There's no personality. I love Mr. Beast as a whole. Like he's great. He's done like so much for the community, so much for like the platform in general, and you know, so much for the world, man. But like what I feel what his content is, and he even mentions it himself, is that he takes himself out of it. Like of course he's the game show host of like the content and stuff, but it's really not about him anymore. And even with the, like that video where he didn't eat for like a week straight, you got a little bit of a glimpse of what he's like outside of Mr. Beast, but like, it's still, at the end of the day, it's still like it's still a lot of production. It just created this like huge tide of like content creators that just pretty much copied it. You know, I'm not saying these guys are bad content creators. I'm just saying that they kind of like played a part in this like meta of YouTube. We're kind of slowly going away from that in a sense. We're kind of slowly going back into just more real videos. But actually, here's a huge example. Yesterday I made that video, or I actually uploaded the video of my Mother's Day adventure. And in the beginning I was doing the whole, you know, what she doesn't know is blah 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 and all that kind of stuff. And you know, pretty much like yelling in your face for the first 30 seconds, because if you guys didn't know this, that like the first 30 seconds is the most important part of the video. You got to get people hooked because you want that viewer retention, that, you know, watch time. Watch time is very important. I'm never really a fan of it, really, because it just makes, I don't know, it's not real. I've always had kind of like a conservative like outlook on the whole YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? Alright, okay, now we're actually on our way to Minneapolis. I just dropped off some cleaning supplies and all that, whatever. So with this whole video being pretty long, it'll kind of like lead towards something, right? But with the whole Mr. Beastification and stuff, a lot of people have been like, oh, this is the cheat code. This is the way to grow to YouTube. You have to be fast. Every like I saw this video of, it was Logan Paul's editor, right? And he was talking about how, like, well, one thing he mentioned in the beginning of his video is that every second counts. And he uploaded this a few years ago, so it's like I can't blame him for saying that. I think that's still true because of, like, you know, TikTok and that kind of stuff. And, you know, because, like I said, because of Mr. Beast, like, a lot of people have just been wanting to kind of copy his style. Just be overly edited, overproduction and that kind of stuff. And now I think there's a huge tide that's like shifting towards more authenticity. And whenever I watch those videos, low-key, it kind of gives me a headache, because it's like, Jesus, man. Calm, bro, calm. Which I really think that we might see a day where it'll switch back to like more authentic videos and personality-driven videos now. I think there will always be a market for like the Mr. Beast type of videos, because Mr. Beast is just growing by the day. He gets like 1 million subs a day. Of course, this channel's not gonna die. Yeah, I think there will always be a market for like the Mr. Beast type videos where it's just fast edited, whatever. I don't want to start a war in the comments. Mr. Beast is not fake, but like it seems like the content a little bit is. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not his fault because he took advantage of the algorithm. So, you know, props to him. I love Mr. Beast. So I think we're slowly like going back into just more personality-driven YouTube, which is always great. I'll give a few examples. The mic'd up YouTubers, the biggest one is Gideon. Obviously he stopped doing prank content because of, you know, he followed his religion, all that kind of stuff. He has this like 20 minutes of just like him being him. You know what I mean? It's funny. Honestly, one of the reasons why this whole topic was brought up in this video is because of Sam Sulek. If we want to compare like two people, I guess, if you want to look at it outside of the drama or whatever that's been going on, I don't follow it, but let's look at Sam Sulek's content versus Alex Eubanks. At the peak of Alex Eubanks' content, he had very high production content. A lot of it was like edited montages, you know, flash here, flash there. And then you compare it to Sam Sulek's videos, up until now, like, you know, this whole time, it's just been intro. And then just, I don't know, like 30 minutes to like an hour, almost 2 hour long videos of just him talking. And he's blowing up because of it. And then I kind of deducted two reasons, personality-based and YouTube-wise. But personality-wise, he puts all his personality into it. It's all him. And, you know, and people like that. And people like the way he is. People like the way he talks. There's no filler. It's just him talking, cut, going to the gym, cut, driving home, cut, done. That's it. And obviously it plays a big part that he's freaking huge at 21. But his personality is the thing that shines through. His personality is his brand. And honestly, to me, that makes it a lot easier. Because it's like, you don't have to put on this facade. And honestly, that's like kind of one of my main goals. Like, obviously I still want to add like a little bit of edits here and there. Don't put too much dead time, but if there is, it is what it is. That's kind of what I want to aim for, is to just be more authentic, just be more myself, be more just, you know, just me, just talk to you guys like you're, you know, like you're a person. And that's kind of what I aim to do, because I feel like it's just easier. know, you don't have to edit much, and you know what you focus on is like you guys getting to know me, and I think that's really cool. My front left tire is on 46. I think the next stop is Barnesville, so I'm gonna stop and fill this, and like kind of take out some air, because that's 46 is a bit much. So like I said, there's two reasons that I kind of deduced with the whole Sam Sulek blowing up thing. I also wanted to talk about it in a YouTube standpoint. Here's why Sam Sulek's videos are so huge in videos and stuff. One of the main reasons is that his videos are incredibly long. And looking at it from an outside perspective, you may think, oh man, sometimes, you know, I don't want to watch, you know, 30-minute, 40-minute long videos, man. It's too long. But on the other side of the coin, a lot of people look at it as like, hey, you know, it's something that I could just put on, like in the background, and, you know, just almost some noise, and, you know, just, it's almost like a podcast, right? Like, he pretty much drops podcasts a day, almost. And that kind of translates to you watching the whole video. And guess what YouTube wants? For you to stay on their platform for, you know, for as long as possible. So when YouTube sees that you watch that video in its entirety, YouTube thinks that, hey, I should recommend more of his videos for him. Because they watch the video, so, you know, I'm just going to recommend Sam's videos to everyone. Because, you know, it seems like he's keeping the audience on YouTube for as long as possible. So the algorithm really likes watch time. If you're able to keep someone's attention for that long, which also, like I said, ties into like his personality, but if you're able to keep people on the platform as long as possible with your videos, YouTube will love you, no matter what. Also, insanely consistent. He uploads every single day. To some people that have been looking up videos on how to blow up on YouTube, you'll probably think, I hear this advice so many times, but it's honestly the truth. One reason why a lot of these YouTubers are so successful is because of their consistency. So if you can be consistent, like upload every single day, and also have like 40-minute video that can like grab people's attention and keep people like watching, man, YouTube will love you. Overall, consistency, really long videos, just have, you know, just be authentic, just be yourself, and you'll find the right audience. And that's kind of what I'm setting out to do. So I've been recording for 40 minutes, oh my god. So yeah, it's been long. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive for a little bit, and then after that, well, I'll just kind of check back in with you guys and talk to you guys whenever something happens. Okay, now it says 45, so it's good. So I don't really want to take off any more than that, just in case whatever happens. I just wanted to give a really good example of one channel that really does like both, and you know, they're great. I was looking at old Sidemen videos, and a lot of them were like 10 minutes, like really short 10-minute, 5-minute videos, to now, which like their Sidemen Sunday like ranges from like 40 minutes to like an hour 30, sometimes 2 hours. And the cool thing about them is that they mix of both of like editing and just them just being themselves, and it's just kind of raw, right? A lot of it's kind of just uncut, and it's just, you know, it's just the boys bantering, man. Like, you may see in the beginning of their videos, like they'll have like some edits, and you know, like throughout the video, like they'll have like a little bit of editing here and there, but for the most part, it really doesn't center around the topic of like the video. There's some videos where it's like the topic is like, you know, the most important part, but like what makes them so great is just that you're really not watching them for like the game show that they're playing. You're really just watching them because they're just cool individuals. They're just funny, like entertaining guys. If doing Mr. Beast style videos is something that you want to do, go for it. I mean, I'm not your dad, but to me at least, what I think is most fun for me and less like draining is just having these car talks with you guys, and just like kind of just letting you guys how I feel, and letting you guys, you know, kind of take a deeper dive into who I am. And you know, sometimes I'll give you guys advice and stuff like that. Some of them might be wrong, you know, I ain't perfect, but like I feel like I have a little bit of like knowledge into like certain stuff that I feel like you guys would be interested in. So you know what, we'll do a little bit of singing right now. Let's do this. I've missed you since I've been away. I had the choice, I would stay. I imagine the things we do, the happy endings it takes to. Storms are brewing in your eyes, are brewing in your eyes. it's perfect actually, I'm playing this because I'm going to Minneapolis, so. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. We want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. And that part right there, he hits an A5. So I kind of had to modify a little bit because my falsetto only goes up to a G sharp, so. We are currently at our halfway point right now. We're at Alexandria, so I got about like an hour and a half left. I grabbed some lunch right here. I'm a little hungry, so I don't know, just a bacon cheeseburger from the gas station. Nothing too crazy. I also wanted to mention, I really want to get another shotgun mic for my camera. Because I don't know if you guys notice on my videos, but there's some shots that are louder than the others. The car ones specifically are like loud, but like the ones in my room aren't so loud. Partly because I'm usually more quiet in the house, but like, and it's low-key kind of annoying to like have to like increase the volume for those like really like quiet shots compared to these ones. Like I know it's not like first world problem, but it's like to get like this series flowing a lot easier. I think I'm gonna get another shotgun mic. And plus, looking at it selfishly, it's much easier. It's much easier to just, you know, it's much more convenient, I guess, for me. I touch a 5 for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose. How can I snooze and miss the moment? Only like myself when I'm with you. Nobody gets me, you. Just to keep it all for you and I see the body in the sunlight. Fly me away, away. You're my holiday. City, I imagine us so far away. I see the body in the sunlight. You're my holiday. It's a fire track. It is a fire track. Why you gotta tear my heart out? Leave me in the rain. Oh, it's not over yet. Watched yesterday's video on the whole Mother's Day stuff, you guys would understand where I'm at. I'm not gonna be here for long because it's really cold, but either way, we're about 100 miles off of the hotel, so got a little bit to go, but you know, not too long. Good thing is that the ride so far has just been, it's been really good. Nothing too slippy, so bro, it's cold, bro. I'm like, yo, oh, I'm done. You know, sometimes I question like whether Google Maps is telling the truth or not, because for the next about 6 minutes here, we're gonna be in pretty heavy traffic. We're on the red here, it looks like. So if it wasn't for this, I'd be there by now, pretty much. So I could imagine this video being like 40 minutes or something like that. There ain't gonna be that many cuts on this because I wanted to articulate all my points the best that I can without having to cut here and there. I just seen someone pull in front of a truck and the guy got pretty upset because he just honk. It's like, jeez, man, you know, couldn't be me. I actually don't know if I'm supposed to be on the right lane, middle lane. I'm not entirely sure. This hotel that I'm staying in is actually not a Holiday Inn. It just looked really cool, so I just decided to grab it. And plus it's free, so can't really hate on that, right? Can't hate on free. My God, this is a big, like, area. I guess this is really close to the airport, so I guess, like, these hotels are huge. But, like, this, I did not know this. The building's massive, bro. That's actually insane. But, we're here now. Got here safely. Huge W's in the chat. And then, now I'm just gonna check in, and I think I saw the pool, actually, as I was, like, parking and stuff, so. It says here, hotel parking only, so I think I should be okay. I do want to make sure that, like, I'm kind of in the right area here. It says that the hotel entrance is that way, so I guess we'll just have to kind of go by feeling here. Let's try to get it done. The thing is, right, I generally thought this whole thing was free because I got HG to pay for it for me. But it turns out that no, I guess I had to pay like $40 for everything. So I mean, 40 bucks for a cool hotel room. I mean, I'm not complaining. It was just like, before I do anything, I think I have to put this little slip for my car just so it doesn't get towed or whatever. I'm gonna do that, but I think I'm gonna transfer all the files into the laptop. Which I just realized my laptop, I didn't even bring my laptop. For bathroom, pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. Just another hotel room, boys, so. Okay, so I had some doubts whether or not this is like the right place to park, because he told me that like it should be like at the top floor, and it looks like I am at the skyline is actually what they call it, or the sky view. I had some doubts. I have my thing right there now, so we're good, but if you see over there, it says Crown Plaza, and that's the hotel that I'm in, so it looks like I'm in the right spot. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the room. I might start editing this video a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, I can't really edit it before I extract all the files and everything. Ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Laptop time. And actually, I'm gonna post something on Instagram. I'm not really sure what to post, but I'll figure something out. Please, computer, please run smoothly. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really sad. That's the only thing that's gonna determine whether or not this video gets uploaded tomorrow. Is if all editing stuff is smooth. It's already not smooth as it is because of no mouse. Really hoping everything goes well. While I'm editing this, I'm ordering some DoorDash, so we're gonna get that going. So, boys, we got the food. I actually kind of forgot what I ordered. No, I remember it. It's I ordered, what is it called? It's a bird dog. It's a whiskey glazed bird dog, and it's kind of like it's like a hot dog, but with chicken, because it's bird. You get it? Here's my food. Fire. Lots of fries. Definitely. They're definitely not slacking on the fries department. I hope we got some ketchup, otherwise, oof. So, and I got some iced tea with it too. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna keep continuing with the edits, and once I get to like a decent part, I guess my goal is to try to edit this whole thing that like I've got so far, and then get to the other stuff, get as far as I can, because, you know, gotta upload this tomorrow at 12, so. And I'm such a zoomer that I don't really know how to use this, so. I guess I'll just go ahead and ask them that. I'm gonna go ask them if I could, or is the pool still open? It says on IHG that it's closed for some reason. I guess like they have to do some renovations on it, but I just kind of want to make sure, just in case, you know, this will determine whether or not I have a little bit of fun in here. I'm gonna go into the pool, hopefully I can, and then after that, should be the gym. I think the gym is like open like 24/7. Hey, good news, boys. It's open. It's open until 11. I asked the guy. I was like, okay, so when I checked in, I see this guy, and he's kind of he's not American. You can kind of tell, but like he the way his inflections and like mannerisms, it's hilarious. Like he seems like a great guy, but it's just funny. He complimented me on my ring and everything, but like I thought it was funny. But yeah, I asked him, and I was like, hey, is your guys' pool still closed? He's like, it's open. It's open. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool, man. Until when? And he goes, 11. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. All right, I won't ask any more questions. So yeah, if you look at this card, bam, just like that. I'm ready for. Looks like I'm ready for some pool time. So here's the problem though. I didn't bring my slippers in here, so I'm left with two choices: either barefoot or this. And I think this is the best idea. So I think it would be weird to bring my big camera into the pool. So, which honestly, right now, I think the little small camera would have been really convenient. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna go chill and just not think about anything and just kind of relax at the pool. So I'm back to the pool right now, but I think I'm gonna go back again because I just realized there's literally no one there, and I forgot that today is a Wednesday, so I highly doubt there's gonna be anyone really. So I'm just gonna bring my camera anyway. Come join me. The little hot tub's good. Yeah, that feels good. Not too hot. It's just the right level. Apparently you have a sauna here, actually. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can see that? That's a sauna, but it's not available, so you can't go in there. but just fine. Like I said, I really think this, I don't think there's gonna be really anyone here for the rest of the night, so I'm just gonna chill with you guys. We'll do like 5 minutes. For over the time of like the whole Project 50 thing, I've been doing a lot of workouts with, you know, the gym, boxing, whatever, but it's been, my body's been kind of tight, man. Not gonna lie to you. These are kind of fire photos, I'm not gonna lie. This one's kind of a bit far, so I kind of changed it up a little bit, but overall, W's. Wet floor sign. No shit. That was really fun, if I'm honest with you. That was just chill session, just, hey, I'll take it. So, yeah. I'm gonna be editing now, just finish the edit, or as much as I can, and then after that we'll head to the gym. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special appearance from Bud Light. Adulting stuff. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like a day prior to me like getting sick, I always feel like there's something's coming. And today's that day. I'm hoping I'm not gonna get a cold, but this should fix it. No, I'm kidding. But $6. $6 for that? Bro, $6.84 was what I paid in total. Like, the lady was great and everything, but like, bro, $6? I went up there, she asked for my ID or whatever, fine. And then she checked my ID and she's like, oh, you're just a baby. Bro, I'm a big, strong man. As I was editing this video, I just realized that it might not be the best idea that I'm drinking and stuff because I have the whole gym stuff to do, so. But honestly, it's just one bottle, so it's not like it's crazy, but still, it's like, geez, I forgot to have a workout, so. I'm not really sure, to be honest, whether to make the workout video part of this vlog or make it its own separate, highly edited video. I think here's the plan. I think I'm gonna just put a little bit of highlights here and there, but the actual workout video is gonna be edited in its own, like, separate thing. Whether I add a little bit of montage of the workouts after this, it's really up to me. I think we're all settled, so I think I'm just gonna end the video now. I did talk about earlier how like I want like my videos to be uncut and just kind of like more authentic and longer and stuff. I do want to do a little bit of a balance. I want to do some videos that are like insanely edited because I really like editing videos, and for the Project 50 I want it to be just more relax. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. Bit of a longer one, but I think that's gonna be the track of this whole series, is that I just want to make it longer and just like, not cut out too many things. Let you guys know what I'm about and, the stuff that I'm going through, and, give you guys a little bit of advice from what I've learned and stuff. So, yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.